Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. If you feel busy all day but still broke, tired, and behind, this video might hurt a little, but it'll change everything. Because 99% of people waste time every single day and don't even know it. Let me say this straight up. Most people don't have a time problem, they have a focus problem. You wake up, check your phone, scroll just for 5 minutes. Next thing you know, it's been 45, no cap. Then emails, random tasks, notifications, drama, fake emergencies. By the end of the day, you're exhausted. But when you ask yourself, what did I actually move forward? The answer is not much. And here's the scary part. You feel productive, but you're not progressing. That's the trap. Society trained you to stay busy, not to win. Real talk. Wasting time doesn't look lazy anymore. It looks like watching motivational videos but never changing, planning forever but never starting, answering everyone else before answering your own goals, working hard on the wrong things. Low-key, that's why most people stay stuck. Now listen carefully. The 1% don't have more time than you. They have the same 24 hours, same stress, same bills, same doubts. The difference? They protect their time like it's their life. The 99% let time leak. The 1% lock it down. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Time isn't wasted in big chunks. It's wasted in tiny decisions. One more scroll, one more episode, one more I'll start tomorrow. That stuff adds up fast. Let me paint a picture. 2 people wake up at 7 a.m. Person A grabs their phone, social media, news, messages. Brain instantly goes into reaction mode. Person B, no phone, no noise. They sit with one question. What's the one thing that actually moves my life forward today? That question changes everything. Because most people start their day reacting. The 1% start their day deciding. And that's the first major difference. The 99% let the world control their attention. The 1% control their attention before the world touches it. Straight up, attention is the new money. Every app wants it. Every ad wants it. Every person wants it. And if you don't decide where your attention goes, someone else will. That's why you feel tired even when you didn't do much. Your brain was working overtime on nonsense. Here's another hard truth. The 99% confuse movement with progress. The 1% only care about results. Busy doesn't mean winning. Being tired doesn't mean productive. And stress doesn't mean important. The 1% ask different questions. Not, what should I do today? But, what should I ignore today? That's powerful, because success isn't about doing more. It's about doing less, but better. And once you see this, you can't unsee it. In the next chapter, I'm going to break down exactly how the 1% structure their day, and why one simple habit separates winners from everyone else. All right, listen up. This is where things get real. The 1% don't wake up motivated. They wake up with a system. Motivation is unstable. Some days it's there, most days it's not. That's why the 99% wait to feel ready. And that's exactly why they stay stuck. The 1%, they don't care how they feel. They move anyway. Here's the truth. Your life is the result of what you do every single day, not once in a while. And the biggest difference is how the 1% start their mornings. No cap, mornings decide everything. The 99% start the day in reaction mode. Phone first, noise first, stress first. The 1% start the day in creation mode. They protect the first 60 to 90 minutes like it's sacred. No emails, no socials, no news, no outside opinions, just them and their mission. Because whatever you do first sets the tone for your brain. If you start with chaos, your day feels chaotic. If you start with intention, your day feels controlled. Now here's the habit that low-key changes everything. The 1% choose one main goal per day, not 10, not a long to-do list. 1, they ask, if I only finished one thing today, what would make today a win? That one thing becomes non-negotiable. They do it early, before excuses, before distractions, before energy drops. Meanwhile, the 99% stack a huge to-do list. Get overwhelmed. Do easy tasks first. Avoid the hard one. And by night, they're drained. But the important thing never got touched. Real talk. Success is doing the hard thing first, not last. Another key difference, the 1% are ruthless with distractions. They don't try to focus. They remove temptations. Phone on silent, notifications off, apps deleted, doors closed. Because willpower is weak. Environment is strong. The 99% say, I'll just ignore my phone. The 1% say, I won't even give myself the option. That's discipline without stress. Here's something people don't like to hear. The 1% schedule boredom. Yeah, boredom. They're not constantly entertained. They don't need noise 24/7. They let their mind think, and that's where ideas are born. That's where clarity shows up. That's where confidence grows. The 99% are scared of silence, so they fill every gap with content. Music while working, videos while eating, scrolling while waiting, and they wonder why their brain feels foggy. Straight up, creativity dies in constant stimulation. Now let's talk energy. The 1% don't work all day. They work in focused sprints, deep work, short breaks, repeat. They respect their brain like a muscle. The 99% grind nonstop, multitask, burn out, then quit. That's why consistency feels impossible for most people. The 1% don't do more. They do what matters consistently. And here's the biggest mindset shift. The 1% don't ask, how do I relax after work? They ask, how do I build a life I don't need to escape from? That's a different level of thinking. In the final chapter, I'm going to show you how to switch from the 99% mindset to the 1% mindset, starting today, and how one decision can change the next 5 years of your life. All right, this is the moment. This is where everything either changes or stays the same, because knowledge doesn't change lives. Decisions do, and most people already know what they should do. They just don't do it. Here's the truth. Joining the 1% isn't about being smarter. It's about being honest with yourself. Honest about how much time you waste. Honest about what you avoid. Honest about what you say you want versus what you actually work for. The 1% ask themselves uncomfortable questions, and they answer them without lying. Let me give you the mindset shift that flips everything. The 99% think in days. The 1% think in years. The 99% ask, what do I feel like doing today? The 1% ask, what will I thank myself for in 5 years? That question hits different, because when you think long-term, short-term pleasure loses power, scrolling loses its grip, comfort loses its control, excuses lose their voice. Here's the rule the 1% live by, no cap. Do the future first, before entertainment, before comfort, before distractions. Your future deserves the best hours of your day, not the leftovers. Now let's make this practical. If you want to move from the 99% to the 1%, start with this simple daily system. Every night, write down one thing. Just one, the one action that moves your life forward. Career, business, health, skills, money, mindset. Next morning, do that first. No phone, no excuses, no negotiations. Some days it'll feel easy, most days it won't. Do it anyway, because confidence isn't built by feeling good. It's built by keeping promises to yourself. That's how the 1% think. They don't rely on hype. They rely on identity. They don't say, I'm trying to be disciplined. They say, I'm the type of person who finishes what I start. Identity beats motivation every time. Another thing, the 1% stop waiting for perfect timing. They know this. There will never be a perfect moment, only a decided one. They start messy. They start scared. They start unsure. But they start, and starting creates momentum. Momentum creates belief. Belief changes everything. Let me say this clearly. You don't need a new year. You don't need permission. You don't need someone to save you. You need one honest moment with yourself, because deep down you already know what you're avoiding, what you're wasting time on, what you need to focus on. The 1% aren't special. They're just willing to do what others won't consistently. So here's the real question. Are you going to watch this video, feel inspired, and go back to the same habits? Or are you going to decide right now that your time matters? Because once you respect your time, your life starts respecting you back. If this hit you, real talk, subscribe for more real content. Drop a comment and tell me what you're cutting out starting today. And share this with someone who's tired of being busy but going nowhere. This might be the video they needed.